The newer Fallout games seem to be the type of experience that gamers absolutely love, or can never understand the appeal of. This is unsurprisingly no different with Fallout 4, with the game having the same basic gameplay as its predecessor Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. However, the question is, will the focus on storytelling and the new gameplay changes be enough to be able to convert those who didn't care for the previous installments? No, it won't. While it is easy to see the appeal of games like Fallout and the Elder Scrolls series, those who simply do not enjoy these type of games will not be turned by Fallout 4. For those who do enjoy Bethesda's open world game series, there is a lot to enjoy here. The Commonwealth is a vast area for gamers to explore, and there are plenty of quests to complete, people to meet, and red roaches to crush. For those who are not familiar with the Fallout story, let me get you up to speed. Fallout takes place in the fictional era when nuclear power is the primary energy source in the world. It had become so prevalent that it was used to power just about everything. Cars, cola machines, personal robot butlers, everything. This continuous use caused an energy crisis, which eventually led to nuclear war. Before the world fell to nuclear disaster, a company called Vault-Tec was commissioned to make multiple fallout shelters to shield its inhabitants from nuclear radiation. Unknown to most, however, many of the vaults were used to conduct experiments on those whom were housed inside. These could be something as simple as testing the physical effects of cryostasis, or as bizarre as having all the inhabitants of the vault being a clone of a specific person. The story tries to be a bit more personal than past games. This time, your overarching goal is to find your missing family that is taken from you early in the game. From here, though, you can wander around for hours without even touching the main missions. This is both equal parts a blessing and a curse, as you can find yourself trying for hours to unlock the next part of a side quest, not realizing that it requires you to get further in the main story first. While I understand why this was done, it became an issue that happened frequently enough to be irritating. As you progress through the story, you will run into multiple allies that you can bring along with you on your journey. This includes your own personal robot butler, a spunky reporter, and an overly serious member of the Brotherhood, an organization that wishes to protect the world by controlling all forms of advanced technology.
What would be expected of me if I joined?
You'd be under my command, and I'd expect you to follow orders. No more mercenary work. This is the real thing. You'd have access to advanced military weapons, as well as your own personal suit of power armor. Most importantly, you'd have the Brotherhood at your back, ready to spill its own blood to keep you alive. Offer still stands. Can we count on you?
Each has their own unique personality and set of skills that they bring to the table. They are also much more interesting than companions of the past, with each having their own likes, dislikes, and interests in this run-down wasteland of a world. When it comes to changes in gameplay in Fallout 4, there isn't too much that is different from the past two installments. You will run around the overworld completing quests and shooting enemies in order to level up. Whenever you level up, you are given points that you can put into one of 7 different categories of stats. And each of these stats has 10 subcategories that can further flesh out your abilities. Overall, this is a pretty good system, making it possible to replay the game more than once and have your character feel different due to the changes in their abilities. Conversations in this game have changed as well. Unlike in previous games where you could have multiple different options that you could utilize when speaking to a person, in Fallout you are only allowed to say up to 4 different things at any given time. This change was made as the main character is now fully voiced, unlike past games in the series.
I'm just trying to survive out here, like everyone else.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
While this is a neat change, it does cause some problems, as the descriptions of what you want your character to say aren't always entirely accurate. This can lead to you accidentally offending someone when you were only trying to ask them for information. And if you have played Fallout before, you will know that people have a tendency to be a bit trigger-happy in these games. They also made a change where whenever the main character gets into a conversation with someone, the camera pans off to the side for a slightly more cinematic look. This is an improvement over past games, where characters would just stare lifelessly at you to the point where it was creepy. In a nutshell, Fallout 4 is a love it or leave it game. Yes, there is a new crafting system, yes, there is a whole new area to explore, Yes, it is visually pleasing, but all in all, it is still Fallout. If you are a lover of Fallout, then you've already purchased this game. But if you have no urge to play in the post-apocalyptic sandbox that is Fallout, or if your large-scale action RPGs just aren't your thing, then don't bother. There are plenty of great games to sink your teeth into. Thank you for watching our review of Fallout 4. Let us know what you think. Do you agree with our review? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, if you enjoyed our videos, please give us a like and subscribe. It really helps us out. Also, if you enjoyed my commentary, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and subscribe to me on YouTube. Links will be provided in the description below.